Okay, materials you will need for this project is a regular pencil, some kind of black material, so in my case I'm using a colored pencil, but crayon, colored pencil, marker, they all work. You can even use a Sharpie, and something to color with. So in my case I will be using the crayon box again. So to get started with our crazy Zentangle Cactus is we're going to put in a ground line for where the cactus is going to sit. So we're going to do like this little bump curve line that goes off the paper. Okay, then we're going to draw our cactus from the top of the bump. Now, we want our cactus to be pretty tall, but not too tall, so we don't want it to go off the paper. So we're going to draw a line that goes up, curves, and then comes back down. Okay? Then we do the arms for the cactus. They're going to go out a little bit and curve up, curve back around, come down, and then back into the cactus. On the other side, now they can be equal, so you can draw them equal, or you can just play with it and draw them not even, because not all cactus arms are even. Okay. Now we're going to do like this cool effect up here with the sun. So to do that, we're going to do a spiral. And that spiral is going to start somewhere in the corner. Doesn't matter which corner. Okay. And you're just going to keep making it. Now if it goes into the cactus like this, you're not going to draw a line through the cactus. Okay, so you'll stop here, draw an imaginary line without touching your paper, and then start again over here. And same thing with this. Okay, so then we're going to draw our imaginary line and keep going. And then at this point, you don't have to keep doing this. You can just draw another line that comes out this way, comes down, and it's just going to keep following. Now we're drawing curved lines. So the next curved line is going to come down here, and then we're going to get even bigger. And maybe this line is more like a wavy line. Okay, now we're going to stop there, and then we're going to do two more little hills. Okay, so into the bottom of the cactus, and then from the bottom of the cactus to off the paper. So there's two more little hills, and that's how we'll do the background. Now let's finish dividing up this cactus. Okay, so draw like a little dot in the middle of your cactus. Okay. And from that dot, we're going to draw another line that comes down. Okay. And then from this one, we're going to draw another one that comes down like this. Okay. Same thing with these points. So we're going to draw a line that comes like this. And this one's going to come down and then over. And then this one's going to come down and then over. Same thing with this one. Draw a little point. That one's going to come down and then over, and then this one's going to come down and then over. And then our cactus is drawn. Now the next part is we're going to do our Zentangle. So we're going to take our black pencil and we're going to trace all of our pencil lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and speed this part of the video up so you guys don't have to try to watch me draw all of my pencil lines with this black pencil. Okay, so with our regular pencil, we're going to do our Zentangle lines. Now Zentangles are just random patterns and shapes drawn together to create something interesting. So for mine, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark this part here off. Okay, because I want this to stay white. We're going to do some, well, actually I'm just going to continue this pattern. Okay, so now come down here, so then I come back up. Okay, now you can add some interesting stuff, like maybe I put a circle in the middle of all of these, like this. Okay. So we'll call that part good, and we'll move on to the next one, where we can just do some cool shapes. Like maybe we just do some curved lines now. And one more. Just like that, okay? Now I'll speed up the rest of the video. I'll do the background, and then when we come to the cactus, I'll slow it down and we'll go over what we'll do with the cactus. Okay, so now we got the background and the sky done. We're going to think about what we're going to do with the ground and the cactus. Let's start the ground first. So we'll do some interesting shape patterns this time. So maybe I start with like a triangle. And then it has a triangle within a triangle. And then a triangle within a triangle. Okay? And maybe I leave a little space. And then I do a diamond. And leave this line like this. And then a diamond within a diamond. And then just keep repeating that pattern. So now the next one will be a triangle. I'm going to make this one upside down. Alright, and then we'll just keep repeating that for the ground. Make sure you're using shapes. Do another diamond. And we'll speed it up. Alright, so now the last part is the cactus. Now the cactus, you're going to leave some of the sides on the arms kind of blank. So you're only going to do Zentangles in the middle one, and then in all three of these ones. Make it look more interesting than just putting Zentangles everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up, and then when we're done, I'll show you what we did. Okay. And then, once again, we're going to take our black pencil, and we're going to cover all of our pencil lines with our black material. Okay, now that we have all of our lines now covered with our black material, we're going to get out our crayons. And like always, we're going to be using primary and secondary colors. Mix them up a little bit, make it interesting. Now for this particular one, you're going to also need some browns. So make sure you get out some browns, maybe some 3 different color browns. Make it interesting. Okay, same thing with the greens. So you have your basic green, and we're going to need a super dark green, and then we're going to need a light green. So 3 different colored greens and 3 different colored browns. Now the rest of them, they don't really matter. You can have your purples and your blues. So purple, blue, and then maybe like a purple red and a red, and then an orange and yellow. Well, mix it up, make it look cool. So we'll put those in the background. We'll put these ones in the cactus, and we'll use these ones for the ground. And then I'm going to go ahead and color that in. We'll speed it up, and then when the video is over, we'll go over what we did. and why we did it. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in a few. Okay, now that it is done, let's talk about it for a second. So, I'm using 3 different colors of browns, 3 different colors of greens, and then I was like going for this cool rainbow pattern, or maybe like the sun is up here, then this is part of the sky. So we got some purples down here for the sky, so when it gets closer to the horizon, it gets darker, and then we have these nice sky, just kind of rotating through dark blue, light blue, again making a pattern. Okay, and then I left like these white triangles here for like, I don't know, maybe like clouds or something. And then obviously this is where it starts with the sun, so the spiky parts here for the sun, then it goes in red, yellows, and oranges, then more yellows into towards the center. And I left the center circle, the spiral, completely white, so it adds some interest and it looks cool. So I expect you guys to just make your cactus look pretty interesting. Add some crazy Zentangles. You can make it as detailed as you want, or you can make it close to mine, or you can just come up with your own ideas. It's completely up to you. Okay, hope to see your guys' projects soon. I really enjoyed your Picassos, and I'll catch you guys later.